Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the topic how to prepare for service based companies. As we all know, software companies are segregated into service based and product based. Unlike product based, cracking service based companies is a very easy process. If you have good communication skills, then that is an added advantage. In all service based companies, there will be opportunities in which you have to interact with the client. So your soft skills will be evaluated. All service based companies will commonly have rounds such as aptitude, group discussion, technical round, and finally HR round. You will not have even HR round in most of the service based companies. The technical round and the HR round will be held together. Now, let us see what kind of preparations should we do before a service based company's drive. In this company, as I had told earlier, you will be tested via your communication skills. So, you should have a good fluency in your language and you should practice well before these interviews on some basic questions such as why do you want to get placed in this company and why should they hire you, all these kinds of questions, and some basic concepts like the IT technologies that are used currently. These kinds of questions will be pointed and they will ask you to explain. So you should be prepared before a service based company is about to arrive on the basic concepts. As your communication skills is tested, you should know about how to communicate to a lead or to a higher official. You should have a good respect in your words and you should please by your words. Most of the software companies now prefer only students who are able to convey their thoughts in a good manner and also those who have some logical skills. Given a problem, you should be able to resolve or provide a solution for that problem. You, to crack a service based company, you should be thorough at least in one programming language. It is not necessary that you should know the advanced level of this language, but at least you should be thorough with the basics because service based companies will be expecting students to know the basics completely. Because once you enter into a service based companies, learning concepts will be very easy. So you should know the basics thoroughly, such as basic concepts includes arrays, conditional statements, looping, etc. You should be thorough with all these concepts and their implementation. You should try various scenarios or various questions and try implementing using all these concepts. Few service based companies like TCS even conduct national level online programs by which you can enter into these companies. All the students all over the nation will be attending this online hackathon programs, and this will be a big opportunity for those students to get placed in the specific companies. If you are performing well in that hackathon, then you will get automatically placed or you will be called for the further rounds of interview. If you are capable enough of coding, then the further rounds of interview will be very easy. It might be either HR round or just personal verification round. Given a problem, there might be 2 to 3 ways of providing a solution. It is not always good to have one single way known. You should always know the alternatives of providing a problem to a solution. If the interviewer is giving you a solution, if there are three ways of implementing it, say let the first one be the easiest way and the third one be the hardest way based on their complexity. First, try providing the interviewer with the simple solution, and then he might ask you for more advanced solution. At that time, provide him the complex solution. This is a good strategy. If you provide the complex solution initially, then he will ask you to provide something more advanced than this. Then you will get stuck at this kind of scenario. So it is always better to follow this tip. Provide him with the simple solution, and once if he asks you for the complex solution, then try providing him the complex solution. He might get impressed if you do in this way. Practicing MCQs is very important. In service based companies, mostly you will be given automata fix. What does automata means? Fixing a part of code. You will be given the headers, and you will be headers means the syntax. You'll be given the start of a program and you'll be asked to fix only a particular logic. Solving a particular logic is a very important part in service based companies. They might point you 10 questions like a fill in the blanks, and they will ask you to fill the correct logic to be implemented. Sometimes they even give you the answers for it, and they'll ask you to write the logic behind it. You have to obtain that answer, and they've given you that answer. You have to write the code in such a way that this answer is derived. So you have to practice MCQs. If you practice MCQs a lot and try understanding the answers behind it and how they have derived it, it will help you fix the automata part. Sites like Geeks for Geeks, W3 schools have lot of MCQ questions and even company specific questions, such as they have questions specific for Amazon, they have questions specific for TCS, CTS, and their way of rounds based on their way of interview rounds. So you can prepare in these websites, and you can also try practicing MCQ questions in websites such as FacePrep, India Bibs. They will have lot of MCQ questions in which you will get a practice to know how to attend an automata question or a pseudocode. Only practice will help you in solving MCQs and also service based companies technical round. The technical round will be very simple. They'll just ask you some common questions such as reverse a number, prime number. There are multiple ways of implementing solutions for these problems. It is very important to implement the best way and show you as an unique personality when compared to your peer students. When you practice more, you'll get to know the solutions and you'll get to know the different ways of implementing the logic. In Geeks for Geeks website, you will be having a way in which you can try implementing a logic. Even though if you're not able to implement, you can use the option called hints. Hints will provide you some suggestions or tips to try it in the other way. You can again start trying it in that second way. Even though if you're not able to implement in that second way, then look into the answers. Immediately as you look into the question, if you try looking into the answer, the logical processing will stop. You have to first try implementing it and then look into the answers if you are not able to bring out the solution. These are some best tips that is to be followed before a service based companies. I think this video might be helpful to you. Please do subscribe our channel. If you want me to make videos in any specific content, do comment in the comment section. Thank you.